This is not Shambhala.
Hi, I'm Josh Strife Hayes. Welcome to my cosplay video on Nathan Drake from Uncharted. In this video I'm going to cover every aspect of my costume, but if you have any questions, please leave a comment or send me a message and I will try and get back to you. One thing I need to say before I put this video out is this costume is not finished. Now why on earth would I put out a video for a costume that isn't finished? Well, it's because I wish someone had told me that I don't need to finish my costume before I can feel proud of it. If you're working on a cosplay right now, be proud of it. Be proud of all the effort you've put in. And go and show it off. Go to conventions and go to meetups. Don't worry about being 100% or finalised or finished. Be proud of what you've got right now and show it off. Now this video is just going to be a brief overview of the whole costume, every part you'll need and how you can change them up. In other videos, I'm going to go into real depth about exactly what you can choose and exactly what you can change. No matter which costume you're doing from which game, you will need a pair of boots. Now in all the games, Nathan Drake wears tan boots, lighter leather, similar to Timberland's. I've got black leather military issue boots. As long as you've got some dark, strong, sturdy outdoor boots, you'll be fine. For trousers, you've got 4 choices based on the 4 games. In the first and second game, it's simply a pair of jeans, but the second game are a little bit darker and more roughed up. In the third game, it's tan-style khaki cargo trousers, and in the fourth game, it's back to jeans, but this time grey. I've gone with second game style blue jeans. You'll need a belt and belt buckle. Now match whatever colour belt you go with whatever colour boots you're wearing. Black boots, black belt, brown boots, brown belt. You'll then also need one of the belt buckles. Now there are 3 major designs you can choose from. There's the Rising Sun belt buckle, there's the Skull and Crossed Swords belt buckle, or there's the one that I went with, which is the Horseshoe belt buckle. You can pick all these up on eBay and it doesn't really matter which one you go with. Choose whichever one you like. Now when you're choosing your shirt, again you've got 4 different choices based on the 4 games. The first game doesn't have any buttons on the shirt. The second game has a much darker shirt and wears a white t-shirt underneath. The third game, which is the one that I've gone with, is simply a white shirt, long sleeves that you can roll up with buttons on the front. And if you want to go for the fourth game, it's the same design as this shirt, but much, much darker, closer to a dark green or a drab olive. Perhaps the most iconic part of the costume, and the one that changes the least between all the games, is the Shemog scarf. You want to be looking for the star pattern when you buy it, and making sure it's not too big. Now this is a cheap scarf. I picked this up on eBay for about £3. It's not warm, but it does look good, and I'm happy with that as part of the costume. If you're looking to throw in all the video game accessories, you'll also want Nathan Drake's necklace. Now I've got the one here that says Sic Parvis Magna around the outside and has the date carved on the inside as well. I picked this up on Amazon for about £10. Continuing with the accessories, we've got the wrist strap. Now this is actually Nathan Drake's watch. I haven't had the watch attached to it yet. I got this from when I bought the loot box specifically about Uncharted. It even says Uncharted 4, A Thief's End on the front. Now this is a part of my costume that's incomplete. I need to improve this and make it an actual leather wrist watch strap. But until then, I'm happy to wear this. The next 2 parts of the costume are, without a doubt, the most expensive to buy or the most complicated to make. The harness that I'm wearing now needs to serve 2 purposes. One, it needs to hold the satchel on one side, and 2, a holster for the gun on the other. Now I could not find a harness that I thought was accurate enough to any of the games, so I made this myself from scratch. It's genuine 3mm veg tan leather. It is strong as hell, and I had no idea what I was doing when I made it. In a separate video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made this and how you can make one yourself at home. This bandolier, along with the harness, is completely homemade, and everything you see on it is genuine. Those are 303 rifle rounds that I picked up from an army surplus store. And on the back, all the pockets are fully functional. They do work. It took me a good 2 or 3 weeks to make this. And again, I'm going to show you exactly how to. Now, the original bandolier that he wore in the game was inspired by the film Lawrence of Arabia. So I tried to find the exact bandolier, and I could not find a copy that I was happy with anywhere, which is why I decided to make it myself. It took a lot longer than buying it, but it was much more rewarding. Please remember, guys, no matter what you do, cosplay is first and foremost about having fun and enjoying yourself. No one can tell you how to cosplay. And if you're having fun, no one can tell you that you're wrong. If you want to take cosplay extremely seriously and focus on 100% perfection, that's fine. You're allowed to do that. But you're not allowed to ruin someone else's fun by telling them that they're cosplaying wrong. Let's stay an inclusive community and involve everyone. Thank you for your time. Hopefully I'll see you at a convention sometime. Now go and make some awesome cosplay.